Welcome
Welcome.
to another honest review.
We are.
Welcome to Flick Filter. I am Big Diesel.
I am the professor. No relation.
And we are talking about today Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and the Wolverine.
Do we want to do spoilers or no?
Yeah.
Careful for spoilers.
Well, okay. Because honestly, to be able to talk about it, it kind of goes into. It kind of spoils stuff. To be honest, from kind of the very beginning, with the setup.
Careful for spoilers if you have not seen it yet, because we're not gonna do a play-by-play, but we're just gonna touch on what stood out to us.
What stood out, yeah.
Yeah.
Because even with that, I felt like, I mean, if we can, go into it. I felt like even the opening scene was like, it started off with a bang, in my opinion.
Bye.
Yeah.
That
was kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Do
you think that was Ryan Reynolds?
I thought about that too. I was like,
nah, those moves are too good.
I was like, that was good. Like, he was hitting those moves.
They might have actually got Justin Timberlake. I'm sorry.
That if I could ask Ryan Reynolds one question, and he had to answer, it would be that.
Answer, but the problem with Ryan Reynolds, he says stuff, and you never know if he's being truthful.
Yeah, because he always has that sarcastic energy, and he could say no in the most sarcastic way. He could say yes in the most sarcastic way, and you would just never know.
Yeah,
because it's like. Kind of like with Deadpool as a character and Ryan Reynolds, they've kind of merged into one, so they're kind of inseparable.
Yeah. And
like every character he plays is kind of like a different version of Ryan Reynolds, but then Deadpool is kind of like super Ryan Reynolds. It's like the most Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. But basically, what is going on in the first scene? Basically, even though. He said they will never desecrate what happened in Logan.
Yeah.
He desecrates what happened
explicitly, and I think that's kind of the point of the movie in a way, like that we have all these characters that you love, and it tells you from the beginning, like, yeah, I'm a go into his grave literally. And pull out his remains.
Yeah, basically his adamantium skeleton.
Yeah, he pulled that out.
And used his bones as weapons.
And it was fun.
While he's dancing to Bye 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 in sync.
Crazy.
Doing the dance moves, everything.
Yeah.
I think that's the most epic, I'm going to say it, the most epic Marvel intro ever. I'm going to say.
Ooh, hot take.
Hot take.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at that. I like that take.
Put it in the comments.
I like that
whatever
take.
else
I like that take.
tops that.
I like it.
Because it can't.
That was.
And the problem is, you can't top that.
You really can't. I think for the movie, it started up so high that it was like, dang, what else are they gonna do to match this? Like. And not to say didn't have a good time, but it definitely set the bar high.
And I kind of went in this like low expectations. I wasn't trying to watch any reviews or nothing. I was trying to go in blind. They already killed me with as much things as they've shown in the trailers.
Yeah.
Trailers, announcements, rumors. They were telling me too much. I just need one trailer. Mm-hmm. One trailer that shows the plot. That's it. But marketing just puts too much in the...
Yeah. So one trailer. What about a teaser also?
You can do a teaser.
Okay.
You can do a teaser.
So one
trailer,
1 trailer, 1 teaser. But that's it. 1 teaser.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm with you there.
They just go overboard.
They do.
But anyways, basically he's fighting TVA agents, but it's like in the middle. It's actually in the middle of the actual story, so he goes back after that.
And that's a recurring thing in the Deadpool movies. Well, I can't remember. Was it like that in the second movie? I think it was. The first movie definitely was like that because remember it starts off where he's in the very first Deadpool. He's fighting guys that are part of what's his name's crew.
Yeah. That's
so then but it's just to point out the fact that that's a recurring thing in Deadpool. It puts you in the middle of the action, and then it goes back to it leads up to how they got there.
Right.
So he's going through all the TVA agents. He was going crazy.
Going crazy. And basically after that it starts off to where he's kind of a car salesman.
Yes, he's a car salesman. It's what's that guy's name that he's?
Peter.
Peter, thank you.
And basically he stopped doing. He tried to do because there is a scene to where he tries to do, be part of the Avengers and.
Yes. And and then actually Happy Hogan. So this is the one part that confused me because spoiler alert. I'm gonna say spoiler. So
they already know.
Yeah, already know. Yeah. It said that they're at that point he's in Earth 616.
Yeah.
So how does he get there? Because then later on it goes back to the other one.
It's confusing, and
I didn't see any videos explaining, so I just wanted to know if you knew already.
I mean, I didn't watch any explainers neither.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
Dang, okay.
But basically, you can I don't know. He's so comedic,
and
so out there and fourth wall breaking. It's just like it's hard.
Because I was like, I honestly was wondering if the movie even needed that scene because it's like he could have just said like it could have been like a quick cutaway or something where he said I even tried to join the Avengers and then it showed like 5 seconds of
it didn't need it.
It could have had like a very
I think
quick
people just want to know, is it an MCU? You got those people. Is it an MCU movie? Even though this is part of Marvel made this, but people are still. Is this MCU continuity or?
So I think maybe putting him with somebody in the MCU continuity is just showing.
Even though it still has the TVA agents that are in this, so.
Yeah.
But. Yeah. So basically, he's basically just trying to find. It's his birthday.
Yep, it's his birthday.
And he's trying to find just basically what happened.
Well, he has his people over and they're
you got Blind Al, you got people from the first and second, you got Vanessa, you don't have Domino, you don't have Cable.
Yeah.
But you have a whole bunch of people.
You have a whole bunch of people in there.
Just basically the real ones.
Yep.
And basically, you realize that Deadpool didn't really. It's not like. So what I did watch some videos, but what I did understand is that Vanessa didn't really. Because Vanessa says she's seeing somebody, but I don't think she was being real. Because she's not the one that broke up with him. He kind of broke up with her because he's in that midlife crisis type. Trying to find himself.
That's not how I interpreted that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I thought she did leave him.
No.
Because unless what he was saying or what was said later on, if I'm jumping the gun, that wasn't true. Because I thought he said that she left him, unless I'm misremembering that because there's certain parts where when spoiler alert, when what's her name gets in his brain, and I remember I remember he says like, oh, she never said that, but then he
gotta realize she was trying to manipulate.
I know that,
yeah.
But I'm saying even before that though, I'm just saying it's getting kind of muddled in my brain because of the fact that she got in his head. But I'm saying even before then, I thought he mentioned that she left him, or maybe it was
you just assumed because she said she had a boyfriend or she was dating.
I didn't think I was. I don't know. Or maybe not important because when Logan comes in.
Yeah. So basically, he's about to blow up the candles, and TVA agents knock. Yeah, and he does the pegging joke, and
he does all the.
They basically take him. It's a lot. I don't know how we want to do this.
Yeah, because I'm about to say we could be talking about the entire plot and talking for a whole 2 hours.
But what were your favorite moments of? What things stuck out to you?
I definitely liked the fighting scene, like the actual action itself. I thought that was really cool. I liked the chemistry between Deadpool and Logan, or I guess Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman once they introduce him, because it's one of those like.
It does do a montage of like different Wolverines.
I was skipping over that. Yeah, that part was pretty funny.
Especially the one where it's like
comic accurate.
Or Henry Cavill.
Calverine,
yeah.
That was funny. Yeah, that was a cool montage.
There was one where they thought it would be Daniel Radcliffe with the patch, the guy with the suit and the eye patch.
Wait, I'm forgetting that.
They did the comic book accurate Old Man Logan. Mm-hmm. They did quite a few.
Wait, was there actual Daniel Radcliffe?
No, they thought because you could only see the back of his head that it would be Daniel Radcliffe.
And who was it?
It was just Hugh Jackman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, then they find Wolverine, and it turns out he's the worst one. And it's weird because I was wondering, like...
His backstory was crazy.
It was very sad. I thought literally, like, the entire
I thought it was going to... It ended up being a lot more darker than I really expected.
Yeah. It was, but at the same time, it wasn't. Like, I thought he was going to say, like, oh, yeah, my entire world was destroyed. Even though when Deadpool found him, he was chilling in a bar. That's kind of. You don't think it's dark? It was dark. Oh yeah, definitely.
Because it's basically the humans. So basically, he went off drinking, just because secretly he did want to be part of them, but he wanted to be the cool guy, and so he left and went off drinking.
Yeah. And
the humans came up and killed every single one of the X-Men. Yeah. He comes back, finds them, and just goes on a rampage, killing everybody.
Yeah.
That's dark.
It is dark. I'm not gonna lie, that's dark. He said not just, and I remember he was like, you killed the bad guys. He was like, not just the bad ones.
Yeah, everybody. So that's why.
Yeah, it was dark.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
maybe because you don't actually see it. You just kind of picture it.
I don't know. All he had to do was describe it. I was like, ugh.
And maybe it's because I can also see him doing that too.
I can't.
Oh.
Everybody? That means women, kids.
Oh, well, I didn't. Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't think he literally meant the entire world. Because he's.
Well, no, he didn't. He didn't kill the entire world, but he didn't. Basically, he didn't care who he killed. He just killed it. He went on a rampage. So that could mean anything. So anyway.
That's true. But anyway, yeah, we getting into all the details.
Yeah.
That's But yeah, a lot of the big stuff. I guess we can talk about.
I thought the cameos were cool.
I did enjoy the cameos. Did you think? Well, I was gonna two things. Which were your favorites, and then also, did you expect more, or did you think they had a good amount? Like, what was your overall?
So I wanted the X-Men. I wanted the OG.
Yeah.
The OG X-Men. And what's crazy is there was that thing that Ryan Reynolds, it was kind of a Zoom call thing. I don't know if anybody remembers it. But it had all the OG X-Men. And people were thinking, wait, that's probably why, they were all coming together because they're doing it for Deadpool. And then, of course, you got Halle Berry, who changed her hair up and doesn't even... So it was just kind of... It's been so long since... Because you got to think, the OG X-Men, we haven't seen those guys in years.
Really?
Since Last Man... Well, no, Days of Future Past. But even then, that was like
10 years
still...
ago.
But that was only like a little bit slivered. Because for the most part, it was more the new age than the younger version.
It still focused on them, yeah.
But yeah, and then of course the atrocity that they did Cyclops, and I just wanted another reunion. Just like
What do you mean the atrocity?
They killed him off in Last Stand.
They brought him back though.
Quickly.
In the Days of Future Past.
Yeah, quickly. It wasn't really much. Yeah, it's. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Not good enough. I just wanted to. I thought they really were going to wrap it up in a bow. I like the way that they did it, but I kind of preferred. I didn't need the I didn't need the Calverine.
You don't need. You didn't need it. Yeah.
I didn't need that montage of him trying to find Wolverines and all those. Yeah, it was funny, but you could have done something else. I feel like you could have kind of done something to where Wolverine, I would have liked it better instead of him kind of saving the universe. If he was about to die and had some kind of moment with the X-Men. That would have been nice.
That would have been cool.
That would have been nice. And then he just accepts his fate. But then, of course, he gets spared and he doesn't die. But at the same time, that would have been cool. Even just that. I don't care how long it was, but But you got to realize that that's... Cameos are expensive.
They are. Cameos are.
I just don't see another... Yes, you can do it in Secret Wars, but...
This would have been the perfect time to do it.
This would have been a perfect time to do it. So,
yeah.
I don't know. It seemed like a missed opportunity.
It did.
Even though it was good to have Laura. I think Laura was the one that I really liked. Just because
story-wise made the most sense.
And she had that heart-to-heart with Logan. Gambit was kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Which I'm glad they did it because he had his moment in the sun. So Blade I didn't need. I didn't need Blade.
I enjoyed it.
Even though I get why.
Because they've been taking too long.
That was the joke. Because he was like, there will never be another Blade. And he looks at the camera. I'm like...
He's like, he might be prophesying.
Yeah, because it's still taking forever.
Yep.
I think they just lost the director again.
Oh, no.
Yes.
This has been like 20 directors.
They just need to let Mahershala... How hard is it to make a Blade movie?
Let Mahershala direct.
Might as well, or somebody. How hard is it to make a Blade movie?
Oh my gosh, crazy.
It shouldn't take this long. But anyways, I'd rather him be in that. I get they were trying to do something because Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes had a little beef during Blade Trinity. I get that. But I still would have rather Wesley Snipes be in the Blade movie, but we don't know.
I forgot they were.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They had beef.
Not only did their characters not like each other, but they didn't like each other after the filming.
I didn't know that. That's
wow,
crazy.
That's crazy. But
that's
and then Elektra, I like Jennifer Garner, but
yeah,
but like I would have rather instead of having those three, I would have rather had the X-Men.
Yeah. I feel that too. I was wondering who they were gonna.
And then of course you had Sabretooth, and you had the. Yeah, I feel like they could have made a way for the X-Men, because you also had the cameos that what's her name? Which I will say they did do Cassandra Nova very well.
They did. Okay.
What did you think about it?
I'm not as super familiar with.
Yeah, but what did you think?
I thought she was a good villain, in the fact that like it was good, but also like it's funny. She's just evil. That's the kind of I feel like that's just kind of the point of her. Like even
she was a good villain.
Even though I forgot what
she wasn't.
Like, why are you so evil? She's like she just is. Like
she wasn't. What's his name from Guardians 3?
Not collector. The what's I forgot his name. Not the collector, but
not the collector.
The guy.
Him. Not as evil as him, but
right. But I guess she's kind of just evil without cause, other than the fact that maybe I think she's also jealous of Charles. I think that's really the only thing to her backstory as far as like what may have caused her to be evil. But she even said she tried to strangle him in their womb. So it's just like she just was born evil.
They didn't go. They did most of her backstory pretty much. It's pretty. I would say look into it if you haven't already. But they did her justice. I feel like they did her justice.
Yeah.
It would have been cool to see her and Charles just go back and forth, but it's pretty trippy, her backstory in the comics. Okay. So I think to put it in the big screen, I think they did great. I think her, like, having her fingers just all in his face and coming out of everywhere, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
But, yeah.
We didn't talk about
Excuse me.
Well, something you mentioned earlier with Laura. I like one thing that she said, as kind of like, having that heart to heart with Wolverine. I think my favorite line, she was like, "You were always the wrong guy until you weren't."
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good line.
But it didn't say till you weren't until later on. I don't think she said that at first.
I noticed that when I was like,
cut it off, and then
cut it off,
yeah.
And because I was like, I don't remember her saying that.
Yeah, she didn't.
And then I was like, okay, did I mishear that or just didn't?
No, she didn't say that.
Okay.
But yeah, basically.
Interesting.
So, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we talk about? You know who?
Just say it. Who? Say it.
Should I say it?
Say it! Come on, say
it. Storm. Johnny Storm?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, cool.
But yeah, Chris Evans, how you feel like I think everybody assumed it was Captain America, but I hear he doesn't want to come back as Captain America. I don't know if he's just it's Cap.
I see.
But I don't know if he's just joking or just trying to divert. But yeah, he's not. He said he would come back as Johnny Storm, but not as Cap.
He did say that. I don't remember. Okay. Like, just for this movie or just...
In the interview, I think period.
Okay. That's funny. I actually like him as... So, it was... When they first introduced him, too, I was like...
He doesn't feel like the same Johnny Storm, neither.
But also, he didn't feel... When he was talking, I was like, he also didn't seem like Cap. So I was like, something is up. I didn't know, like, he was playing... I didn't know he was playing Johnny Storm, but I also was like, I know he's not Cap.
Well...
Or at least this.
He was in Free Guy. Another Ryan Reynolds film. It's good. It's a good movie.
I haven't seen Free Guy.
It's a good movie.
He was Cap or Johnny Storm.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
Oh, okay.
I thought you saw it. My bad. But he's in there. But yeah. So I kind of figured he was gonna show up.
You did. Okay, I wasn't sure if
so it's like Ryan Reynolds likes to use
the same people.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he's got his crew.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought it was good the way they used them.
Yeah.
Very funny. I just didn't like the end credit scene. How they kind of.
Oh yeah.
They kind of showed that he actually. I thought it was funnier that. I thought it was more on Deadpool that.
He didn't say. No, I
he
thought.
Did say it.
No, I thought Deadpool was using like some AI technology to make him say it.
No, it was a camera. There was a camera up there, and he said it.
No, I didn't think he actually said it.
That's crazy.
Did he actually say?
I think he said it.
So if you watch the, I thought the joke was the fact that Deadpool made it seem like he said it.
Did you see the end credits?
I did see the end credits. I stayed for the very end, and they showed Deadpool playing back the tape. But I thought Deadpool. I thought he set that up to make it look like he did.
No.
Oh.
It was a camera.
It was a camera. I thought it was like a. I thought it was.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Now I'm seeing this.
I gotta see an Easter egg, but I pretty much saw it as like, oh yeah, he actually said it. So Deadpool. I mean, my point is, I just feel like I would have liked it better if they just left it ambiguous.
Oh. Because I was
made us think that did he? I would have, yeah.
Because the whole time I was thinking Deadpool made that up, just to screw with him.
I would love that. I would love to just think, oh yeah, you know.
But my other thing was like, what was his motivation for doing that? For getting him,
He's
you
Deadpool.
know. True. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, think about Pretty Pool. I mean, Nice Pool. I think that's what they. Yeah. Nice Pool. He just wanted his guns and Dog Pool, and he actually murdered this guy for no reason.
Well, he thought he could heal. He thought he could heal.
Come on.
He did. He thought he was gonna.
Come on.
He thought he was gonna. He was like, "Oh, you don't." At first,
that was a joke. He knew he couldn't heal.
No, he didn't. Because when, well, then after he did not realize he could not heal.
Oh,
now I'm not sure. This is okay. Now
this is the problem with Deadpool.
Oh man, you don't know what's real. What he's. I thought he. I thought he.
Here's the thing. I don't think he cares.
He probably didn't care. I don't think he cared.
I
thought once he realized
it's actually irrelevant.
Yeah, once he realized he wasn't healing, then he was like, "Oh, well, I wanted to get rid of you anyway." But I thought.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He murdered him in cold blood. He did nothing wrong.
Well,
Nice Pool did nothing wrong. I'll make a T-shirt.
Nice Pool did not.
But yeah, it was that's a cute dog. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
That's a cute dog. And then you got the Deadpool core.
That was funny. That part was.
So did Lady Pool sound familiar?
Yes, I know it was Blake Lively.
Yeah. I had to even look at the credits.
I looked at the. Well, no, I wasn't even the credits. I looked down. It was like Letterboxd or something. Because somebody mentioned that.
I looked in the credits.
So
because basically Lady Pool is based off of Blake Lively.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, so she was created.
Yeah.
That's how you
It's
know.
It's a whole thing, but
So
yeah,
what
it
was
was
she
way.
made?
It was way before. It was way before he knew, Ryan Reynolds. So
Before she knew Ryan, before they actually.
No, I don't know. I had to send you a video, but.
So before they even got. Why? That's wild. Who?
Yeah.
What comic person did this?
I'll send you a video.
Do that.
But yeah, that's cool. I don't know if she was actually in the suit.
Yeah,
but,
it was her voice.
Yeah, definitely her voice. So. But yeah, it was crazy. It was trippy. You got some of the people from Loki scenes. He even mentions Loki season
1 is like
season 1 and 2.
It's Eliath from Loki. No, he said Eliath from Loki season 1 episode 5.
Yeah. So what were your favorite action moments?
I definitely liked.
Besides the beginning part.
Yeah, I liked the part with the dead. What was it? All the Deadpools, the Legion, the what's it
Deadpool
called?
Corps.
Deadpool Corps. I like that whole action sequence. That like long take that where they're tracking them through.
Yeah.
And then they're even going through the bus and all that. That was really cool. Just that action sequence. The multiple fights between Deadpool and Wolverine, that was cool.
Which one did you like more? The first one,
mm-hmm.
or the one in the car?
In the car. So, the first, I feel like the one in the car was more creative.
Yeah.
Even though the first one was pretty cool, it has some cool shots. It definitely was really cool, but I think the one in the car was definitely pretty.
The problem also is with set photos and the trailer, all that first fight was
was
for the most part.
I think if I had
all the good action pieces of that first fight, we all knew, it was still good to see it. I mean, the car one was kind of shown, but not as much as the first fight. So it was cool.
I liked them both though. I liked the ending as well. Thought that was nice, that sequence, and then they were like between Logan and Pool, they were both kind of like trying to sacrifice themselves in a way.
Yeah, that was cool. I don't realize which one was the worst villain. Cassandra Nova or Paradox?
That's a great point, because it seemed like Cassandra Nova she doesn't care that you know that she's evil. She's just kind of she's gonna be who she is. Whereas Paradox is like, he kind of tries to act nice, but then he's more so secretly evil. So in that sense, he might be worse, because he was literally just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of your universe and like that type of thing. So I feel like they're both probably almost on the same level, maybe. But even though Cassandra Nova's probably more dangerous, as she's more of a wild card.
So I got one thing, and we can kind of end this. If you could switch any cameo for somebody else, who would you switch? I already went through mine, but...
Yeah, maybe... So, like, maybe... I mean, I like the Elektra cameo, and I like the joke with the Daredevil joke. That was funny. That was a good joke. But I was like, maybe I would switch her. Maybe put in like Storm, but maybe Storm would have been too OP. I don't know.
You always want Storm.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah.
But then I think putting in an actual X-Men like somebody with like who was actually a
my thing is if you're gonna put in Storm, you should
put in every. But you said one cameo, so I thought you meant like one specific person.
Well, I'm just so I'll go. What I meant was I thought you were gonna go with like Sabretooth.
Oh, yeah.
I would have rather leave Schreiber than that one, than the one they used.
Yeah. Which one is the one they used?
The one from the first X-Men movie.
Got you. And then when did
Leif Schreiber was the one in X-Men Origins.
Got you. Okay.
I don't know. I just thought he was the more superior Sabretooth.
Probably. Who was do you know the actor's name? Who was the first Sabretooth?
Tyler Mane, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Leif Schreiber is probably the more known actor.
I didn't really need Toad.
Toad or Pyro. Well, Pyro.
No, Pyro got used for.
He got used. Yeah, he was significant.
Yeah, he was significant. Not only with Johnny Storm, but he had a whole subplot because he was working with Paradox.
Yeah.
And then
You got two fire types.
Yeah. And then also he was betraying Cassandra Nova. So,
yep.
Yeah. So they used him pretty well.
They did use him well.
Yeah.
But it was more so like, well, actually, it does kind of make sense to use him because he was also he's always been kind of a double agent kind of.
Yeah.
So that it did make sense.
So I would have just said Sabretooth.
Yeah.
Sabretooth or Toad, just switched them out.
Mm-hmm.
Toad, I don't know. I just would have cut him out the whole thing.
What villain?
Sorry, Red Park.
What villain would you have replaced him with?
I don't know. I just don't need Toad.
I don't think anybody really cares about Toad like that. Is that said? If you're a Toad fan, speak up in the comments.
I don't know. I don't know if I would. There's anybody I would replace. Mephisto. But anyways, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much just. If there's any other favorite part that we missed, put it in the comments. But we just don't want to make this a long video, so.
Yeah.
I think we touched on everything anyways. Yeah, so. After this is pretty much Captain America. We got Agatha All Along, which they changed that name 3 times. I don't know if I'm going to watch that.
Me neither. Oh, so I think the whole thing with Agatha All Along was, I think that was just a marketing thing.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be Agatha All Along, which when they first changed the title, when it was like Agatha House of Harkness, and then they changed it, then there was like, I think somebody said like, it'd be funny if it was just if they ends up being Agatha All Along. So I think that was the plan from the beginning, because they did change it like 3 or 4 times.
Gotcha.
So I was like, if that was the plan all along, then it was that was a good marketing for them.
If y'all want us to watch it, put it in the comments. But otherwise, we might skip that one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've watched every single show.
I haven't.
Throughout, except for She-Hulk.
I gave up on. Well, I'm not gonna say when I gave up, but it's a few shows I haven't seen. I would say that.
Not a real Marvel fan, guys. Even though he's wearing it right there.
Put me in Marvel jail.
Yeah.
Like they put. Never mind.
Anywho, post your comments down below. Let us know what other videos you want us to do. We are gonna do the Comic-Con announcement. Shh. No, I'm saying it.
Why you gotta spoil the?
They need to know what's going on, but. Because it just happened.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Yeah, so, I know, but we don't know when. We don't know when this is coming out. We don't know when that video is gonna come out. We don't know when stuff's coming out.
They'd be alright. We're gonna do the Comic-Con. What went on at Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Talk about that. That's one of our next videos, but.
Okay. Cool beans.
Anyways, we'll see you all in the next one.
See y'all next time. You say, wait, we didn't rate the movie. Hold up.
Oops.
You almost got out of there without rating
Yeah.
the movie.
Okay. Rate the movie.
I'm gonna give it a solid 4 stars.
Crazy. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Fire.
Crazy.
Fire. It exceeded my expectations. It was
Man
good.
gave it a perfect 5.
Yeah, it might be. I might need to redo my top 5s.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's that high.
Yeah. It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
Okay. Ooh.
Anyways,
Bold.
we'll see you in
Put your rankings, or not ranking, put your ratings below in the comments. Do that.
And we'll see y'all in the next one.
Alright, y'all. Be safe out here.
Peace.
Peace.